Hey, what's up, y'all? We tapped in for another interview here on Hot on the Block.
No, you good.
Is that uncomfortable for you?
Nah, I'm cool. With the placement of the mic? Yeah, it's cool. I don't feel it at all.
I know it's by your Adams out
Oh, shit right here.
Yeah.
I'm cool. If it's good for your sound, I'm cool. And I don't look stupid.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is another interview here on Hot on the Block on Industries TV. This is your boy LA, not from Cali, from behind the camera, but my boy Aaron Page is in front of the camera, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Won't complain. What about you, man?
Man, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Highly favored. So
Word.
I'm happy God got us another day. But it's about you tonight, man. I just want to talk to you because you've been getting a lot of traction here recently as one of the rising R&B artists here in Houston. Can you just kind of talk about your ascension and what played part in you, doing these views on YouTube to, you just gained traction like so organic.
Yeah. Honestly, about the traction, really focused. Like I've been making music for a long time, and it's been more of kind of just making what I felt at the time. But really, this whole year has been about like direction and about being more specific about the approach and how we going about everything. And so we just really wanted to. And I say we, like me and my team and my film crew and my manager and everybody, we really wanted to kind of just zone in and focus on more so direction and intention when we dropping things. So and also like quality of everything. So that's really what that's been. And we've been like forming a lot of relationships along the way, meeting really cool people and just working, bro. But everything's been genuine, bro. It's been off the strength. It's been off love. That's really how I move. So really off of love and intention, really, if I could narrow it down.
Okay, and can you just kind of elaborate on those points as you was talking about your team, as well as just being strategic and detailed, more so, like you said, direction with everything. What does that look like for an artist, especially an R&B artist, in a time where you have heavy drill, you have heavy women artists still doing drill. They're not making the R&B artists the same. They're not making the love music. And you being a man and trying to appeal to a vast audience, and especially the women demographic, like, what does that look like for a new R&B artist in 2022?
Honestly, well, as far as making R&B, I honestly, for people who don't know, I started out like, I don't want to say rapping, but I have been this whole year, because this music, it's all in umbrella. Like there's no right or wrong way to make music, but yeah. So this whole year we really was like started out with rap, but just for me and for my capabilities, and for the things that I've done in the past, going R&B is very easy for me. But as far as reaching people through R&B, and while everybody else is still on a lot of hard shit. Can I cuss on here? My bad. Okay, cool. Nah, my bad. But yeah, reaching people through R&B and trying to reach that audience when you got a lot of other people doing a lot of hard shit, it's really just a feeling. Like I want people to feel good, and with a lot of hard shit, like it does make you feel that way. It might make you feel like you that guy. You might make you feel like you that girl, but it don't make you feel like. You want to love somebody. Everybody wants to feel love. Everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants to feel a vibe. Everybody wants something to, ride to. I'm in a relationship right now. I'm actually getting ready to get married in a month. But I'm 24.
Damn.
Yeah, me and my girl, we've been rocking since.
Nah, for sure.
For a minute. But
in this industry too, you need somebody that's gonna hold you.
Yes. And then that also R&B works so well for me because that's just the type of person that I am. Yeah. Like that's what I portray on a daily basis. Not portray, but that's just how we move. That's how we move on a daily basis, and I feel like that is a truer avenue for me, even though I love music, no matter what the genre is. Like I can make a rap song. I have made rap songs and they've done numbers. I could make an R&B song, which we got 20 Acres is about to drop tomorrow with the video. But it's just more of a natural avenue for me to take as far as R&B goes. But then again, bro, like I move off of love, like I move off of relationships, and I move off of like genuine connections, and that's what people feel like when they listen to R&B. Like, how do you feel when you listen to Usher? How do you feel when you listen to like The Weeknd or like Michael Jackson? How do you know what I mean? Those like feelings, or like Bryson Tiller, like when he came through with trap. So how do you feel when you listen to that compared to like listening to hard shit? The hard shit's cool. I listen to the hard shit, but yeah, bro, I feel like a lot of that stuff can be oversaturated, and I feel like with my capabilities, we could, you know, enter into the R&B lane a lot more organically.
So yeah, bro, you were saying a lot as far as like just your personal everyday life to you just being able to be more genuine and true to yourself with the music that you're creating.
Yeah.
Being able to put out music within that genre of R&B, but you also said you've done rap and you put out rap songs and they've done numbers. When you go into your rap mode,
yeah,
are you a writer or do you punch in? Like, because I know R&B is more of like, it's more consistent with the
more of a thought out process.
Yeah,
you would assume so.
The traditional way of doing music. I don't know
Yeah.
if R&B artists going there punching in like.
Yeah. Nah, you'd be surprised, but I'm not. I'm not even gonna get it. But no, I write everything. To be honest, I don't really like freestyle or punch in. Just because I like the writing process. I feel I've grown, like the way I learned how to make music was like pretty strategic and like organized. So for me, I like to write shit. Like whether I get 9 times out of 10, I'll get a melody down first, and then like I'll figure out, okay, this is what I want to do for a hook, this is what I want to do for the verse, and then I'll write. But also it helps my recording process when I write it out first.
Yeah.
So that's just me. That's my process.
That's what's up. I mean, I feel like that's value that can be respected, that can be heard.
Yeah.
And seen when it comes to the production of the videos and the sound and the quality of the music. I think that's what translates as a professional artist, as an industry artist, as a mainstream artist. And I can say that that's like the standard.
Yeah.
But you can hear when there's quality in the art,
right?
And you can see that this person has the potential, or they're able to do that.
Yeah.
If they don't have to do touring and do all the venue sponsorships, all that, like you still know like that's somebody that like can do numbers anytime.
Right. Can be consistent. Yeah.
Exactly. So, so you're from Houston.
Well, not really. I've been out here for a minute, but nah. I'm originally from Connecticut. I was born in New Haven, Connecticut. Okay. I've lived all around. I've lived in West Haven, Connecticut.
That's the Midwest. That's the East.
Nah, that's East Coast. East Coast. That's like.
I know, like it's Ohio.
Nah. It's not out there. When we first came out here, I used to tell people I was from New York, just to get people off my back about where's Connecticut? What's that? Connecticut? I'm from Connecticut. Connecticut is close to New York. It is like right under New York, actually. Like it's, how can I see the map? Like it's probably like a 30-40 minute train ride to New York.
It's not by Delaware, it's not by Philly.
Nah, it's kinda. It's not. It's close. Yeah, it's like maybe 2.5 hours from Jersey. 2.5 hours from Newark. Yeah. My brother went to Rutgers at Camden.
That's a bit. I was in Patterson, so yeah.
Yeah.
Stayed in Harlem for a minute.
Yeah, word. Okay, so yeah, it's not too far off, but
I know it's somewhere. I mean, I'm from Dallas, so.
Yeah. Nah, that's all East Coast for sure. Connecticut 203. But yeah, nah, Houston's home to me too though, bro. I've been out here. We moved here in 2012. Just because the housing market, it was terrible. Yeah. So my mom moved us all out here. Yeah, originally from Connecticut, man. I've been out in Houston was it 2022? Damn, I've been out here 10 years now.
That's wild.
Yeah, so Houston's my home though, bro, for sure. But no, not originally from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What side of Houston?
Mainly West Side Houston. I went to school in Cypress. I went to high school in Cypress. So, but usually if I'm in the city or anything like that, I kind of spend a lot of time around the Galleria just because that's my thing. But yeah, as far as like growing up, really on the outskirts, I guess you could say, because if you tell somebody you from Houston, you'd be like, oh, what part? Katy. Oh, you're not from Houston. So I guess, but I'm not from Houston at all, really. So really, if I did have to spend time in Houston, I would say I'd be more so on West Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many siblings you got?
I'm actually one of 7. I'm in the middle actually. I'm one of 7. I got 3 older brothers, and I got 2 younger brothers, and I got a younger sister. So yeah,
Same mother?
Yeah, same mom. Yep. Yeah.
See your mom.
Yeah, nah, she's solid. She's solid. That's superwoman for sure.
Yeah,
like, that's the understatement to say superwoman, but she's like that for sure.
And your parents are married?
Nah, not anymore. My parents divorced. Man, it was wild. It was like 2008. My parents like started to. I started to see during the recession and all that, and that also kind of a rainfall effect for us moving out here. But I mean, it all happened for the better. But yeah, my pops wasn't really around. Like honestly, I just seen my father for the first time in like 10 years a few months ago.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a big thing for me. But really, my faith calls for forgiveness. So I kind of went through the process. It's a process. It's easier said than done for sure. But working on like forgiving and just moving forward. I mean, also I like to think like if none of that would have never happened, I would never be right here. So
yeah, I'm about to say, how does it take you where you are in life right now? As an entrepreneur, as a businessman.
Yeah.
How do you think he takes that?
Well, now the conversations that we have now, I like to think that they're pretty proud, and there's still so much more to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, just from the conversations that we have now, my father, he's proud, to see what has come up. My mother, I like to think she's pretty proud as well. We actually were opening a new business as well in Katy. It's a salon and a beauty supply store.
Okay.
So it's called AJ's Barber and Beauty Supply. But that'll be ready for business next week, actually. But yeah, I like to think they're all pretty proud. Honestly, the way I came up, I would like to say it could either make or break you, because it could take you one of 2 ways. Like we've lived in like the projects, we lived in shelters, we lived in what's called transitional houses. But that to me, I always tell people, it could show you could either go one or 2 ways with life. Like I could have been, a nigga on the corner doing whatever. I could have had baby mamas and whatnot, which is not I'm not knocking nobody who's got that.
Yeah.
But
could have been a different.
It could have been a way different life, bro. And my mother, she kept us as busy as possible, and that's where music comes into play. That's because like I would go to regular school during the day. This is like middle school, elementary school. I would go to regular school during the day, and then I would go to music academy at night, because she would work at the music school that I was going to in Bridgeport. In Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yeah. Bridgeport, Connecticut. Neighborhood Studios is what it was called.
Okay.
And so, and then during the summer, they would have classes and whatnot. They would like do like theater plays, and I was in like the jazz ensemble there, and I would take theater lessons there, and art classes, and piano and guitar.
I said, what you play?
Yeah. I played piano and guitar. And I also took like I said, like acting classes and what other shit. Well, they did everything in the arts, bro. I pretty much dabbled in, but it was things like that. My mother keeping us, and then also sports as well. Like there was never like a weekend or a time where we didn't have nothing to do. So she kept us busy to keep from doing other things. So I appreciate that a lot, because I seen people that I came up with who. Like people that I went to school with, people who I was rocking with, riding the bus with, or just rocking with daily at school, who did go that other route and are, ended up like dead in jail or like just down bad. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like life could just drag you one or 2 ways, and I'm glad it's making us rather than breaking us.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though, man. That's what's up. So you're musically inclined. You play piano, guitar.
Yeah.
What else in the jazz ensemble?
I was a vocalist in the jazz ensemble. I was a singer.
Using your voice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. So, is there any live instrumentation or playing that you do with your music?
As far as like live performances, like
Or just you playing like instrument while also performing? Like,
Yeah. I used to do that all throughout high school, like talent shows and whatnot. I would get on the piano and play like different like medleys. Like I would mash up songs and perform them, or I would get on my guitar and play in talent shows. I've won a few, but I used to do that all the time. Like that would be nothing, and you'll see it more and more.
I'm about to say,
for sure.
you're a producer now, or do you like produce too?
No, well, there was a time where I would literally do everything from scratch, like from make the beat to mixing. But that shit gets very tedious. That's a crazy tedious process. So now we work with a lot of different producers and engineers. Excuse me. Just to make the process as smooth as possible, because that takes a lot of energy too, to do every single thing. So, but yeah, and I've opened myself up more and more to working with other people as far as producers, engineers, and other artists as well.
Yeah.
That just makes the process a lot more fluid.
No, for sure. And I'm happy you said that as far as you working with other artists, because I did pay attention to the fact that you work with a couple of different people as it comes to your music videos.
Yeah.
So you worked with Show Media for your most recent single, Easy.
Yeah.
That visual, that was a dope visual, but
Yeah.
you did work with a couple of different people, like the people who shot, your 10K video.
Yeah, so OG, first let me speak on them for a little. Show Media, Chris, behind the Show Media and AJ behind the XL Way, they actually joined together. They're with Up Now. They've created Up Now Media. Yeah, they've been my guys, bro. They've been solid from the jump. Like there was a time where I was performing weekly at a daiquiri shop in Cyprus, and they would be there every week like clockwork, like shooting, and getting content for me to post. So they've been solid for years, bro. And I've known them since high school, since like I moved out here, so since I was like 14. But yeah, bro, they've been solid, and the work is showing for itself, bro. So they've been going crazy. OG, I met OG this year through a friend of mine, and OG, he shot my first 2 videos of the year, which is Met Gala and 10K, and OG went crazy. Of course, he's got his credentials. OG's been doing his thing for a minute now, but yeah, I just wanted to speak on them for a little bit, because I fuck with them. Those are my guys.
No, for sure. And I think that's something that you don't see a lot when it comes to like artists working with people as it pertains to like the visual artists.
Yeah.
Or the editors. Like you rarely see artists shout out those people.
Yeah. They make it come alive, bro. So they got to get their flowers. Yeah.
Exactly. They bring your sound to life.
Yeah.
In other words, so I think that's very important. And I also feel like that would just create just a better relationship for you as you continue to grow as an artist.
Yeah.